When Eliezer reached the house of Bethuel and Lavan, and he was welcomed by Lavan, it says, ויבוא האיש הביתה ויפתח הגמלים וייתן תבן מספו לגמלים. He opened up the camels, which means he opened the mouth and the muzzle, that's what it seems like. And he fed them. There's a machloket between Rav Meir and the Chachamim. What does it mean? He opened the mouth. One says that the camels of Avraham Avinu were muzzled, so they shouldn't eat in the fields of other people. That's gezel. When you graze your camel or you graze your sheep in a field belonging to other people, you're committing an asur of gezel, you're stealing. So Avraham had a precaution that he muzzled his camels, and only when he was fed by Eliezer, they were able to eat. But they couldn't go around eating food from other people's feet on the way. The other Amora says, no, it's not true. Tana says, no. If the Chamor of Pinchas ben Yair did not even eat demais, food forbidden by the Chachamim, for a person to eat without taking safek on Maserot, taking from safek Maserot, how much more so the camel of Abraham would be careful not to eat. We have here a wonderful story. The camels of the Chamor, the donkey of Pinchas ben was stolen, and by thieves, and they tried to give him to eat. He wouldn't eat because the food they probably had was also stolen. So the camel, so even the donkey over Tzaddik was careful about eating something asur. They brought him, after a few days, they gave up. They go, what's the point of just care? He's not eating, he'll die, let him go. He went back home. And the shamash tried to give him some food which was not tidied, and he didn't want to eat it. Then the rabbi said, go and give him proper food, give him from us our food. He had it, and he says, even a human being is so powerful that if he's a tzaddik, his ways can have an impression even on animals. And we find this concept in the Dor HaMabul, in the flood, when the animals also got corrupted. Human being can have a bad effect on his property, on that which belongs to him, the animal will, and he can have a good effect as well if he's tzaddik and careful. So his animals would be careful as well. It's not because animals have freedom of choice, but that is what Hashem has put into the world, the power of human beings. You can influence even inanimate objects. You can bring an aura into the house with simcha and chinuch habayit like we have. You can bring it even into a home. Into inanimate objects you can bring simcha, you can bring emunah, you can bring, that has an effect on people who come in there afterwards. A human being is so powerful. So this is the argument. One Tana says that, they were muzzled, and the other says, no, you can't say that because they didn't need to be muzzled, because they wouldn't have eaten from the fields of other people anyway, like they were not worse than the Chamor of Pinchas ben Yair. So this is the argument. So what does the other Tana say? Why did Avraham Avinu muzzle it? Let us tell you the way of Tsaddikim. Tsaddikim might know that the animals would not do it, but even so, they take precautions. But Tzaddik doesn't depend on his good influence or whatever it is. He takes precautions. That is the greatness of a person. Even a person has what to depend on. Oh yes, we know that a tzaddik would not eat something which is not kasher, and therefore, but he won't rely on that the thing is not, he makes sure that it is kasher before he eats it. That is the way of tzaddikim. So Avram took the precaution, even though his animals wouldn't eat from, but he took the precaution of muzzling it, because that is the way of tzaddikim. We take precautions. It's better to be safe and not sorry because you relied on some kula, you relied on something. Now, I want to add on. Avraham Avinu wanted to have an influence on the whole world, so that when people see his camels muzzled, they will also do the same. They'll follow his example. We in life are an example to the world, especially we in the frum world, the world who keeps Torah and mitzvot. People see us and how we behave, and that's important. We are a living lesson to the world. Let's think about our responsibilities, and we say Hashem Barach should help us, and our prayers should save all those who are in captivity, and save our soldiers, and save the Eretz Israel, and now maybe even this country, to protect us and save us from our enemies. Shabbat Shalom.